This signal has caused every ICP rally in history, and it is starting to flash right now. Hello and welcome. My name's Jack, and I've been living my childhood dream of travelling full time for 5 years and counting. I make videos that give you investing information that you can actually use to make real money and avoid those horrible losses. Hit subscribe now, and I'll help you stay on the right side of the market consistently over time. Subscribe. Today in this video, I'll be showing you the only signal that you will ever need to consistently make huge gains in the altcoin market. This signal has caused every single ICP rally in history. So stick around until the end and I'll show you how to use this strategy, how to use this signal, and how to keep growing your wealth consistently over time. So let's talk about this signal. So I'm going to show you how you can get the signal on your charts and how you can use it for yourself to keep you on the right side of the market. So the actual asset, the ticker that you're going to have on your chart is others divided by Bitcoin. So it looks like just like this, others divided by BTC. And that's going to bring you to a chart that looks something like this. And what this is, guys, is the overall altcoin market divided by Bitcoin. So this will mark out alt seasons for you, right? And you can apply this to ICP or any other altcoin that you own. So first step is to get this on your chart. You're looking for others divided by BTC. Next step is time frame. You're going to select the 2-week time frame as this indicator works best. And you only need one indicator, only one, very simple, and that is your stochastic RSI on the standard settings, which is what I have here on my screen at the bottom. So there's a couple of conditions for the signal to occur. So condition number one is that Bitcoin must be in a bull market. Just this saves you from some of the false signals. So long as Bitcoin is in a bull market, this indicator is going to keep you very much on the right side of those alt seasons. You learned something new in this video? Take 1 second right now to hit subscribe so I can help you in the future. So the actual trigger itself is a combination of things. So really what the way you're supposed to use the stochastic on the higher time frames here on these kind of assets is that you are always waiting for not a lot of people use only the cross here, but what the way you're supposed to use this is first you get the cross. That's your early warning that something's going to happen soon, and secondly your actual signal is when the line crossed back above the 20 level here. Okay, so whenever you get this, that is a very good signal, and it's going to show, it basically means that the chances are that your altcoin is going to rally in the coming weeks and months. Okay, so the entry signal, the ultimate entry signal, is when we're in a bull market, and two, your stochastic has just crossed back over the midline here. Back over the 20 level. Now your early warning that this is going to happen is when you get that cross. And in fact, guys, that cross has now occurred in the chart. So you can actually see this cross has just occurred on the chart. So that is an early warning sign telling us that to keep our eyes open for the actual confirmed break above our 20 level on the stochastic RSI. Because historically, what we've seen, once you get that break here, that means the altcoin market and ICP are going to rally. So let's just take a look at a couple of times in history on when this has actually happened. So if we just zoom out here and take a look at the sort of longer time frame, you can see whenever you get these crosses, you generally see a rally. Whether that's sustained or not is something to argue. But the point is that here, whenever you get their cross, you generally see a rally if we are in a bull market. Now, if I just overlay ICP here, obviously we have very limited data on ICP, but even still, we do have some. So condition number one is that we must be in a bull market. So all of this price action here did not count as we were in a bear market. But we got our last rally here in the end of 24. We got our cross back above our stochastic here, and you can see if we're looking at the purple line here, which is ICP, you can see very soon after we got this explosion, this explosive rally to the upside. If we look before that, which is sort of mid 23, July 23, we got our cross back above our 29 here, and you can see in the coming weeks and months ICP got this huge rally. And in fact, this gave you many months notice. This predicted this rally before it actually happened, so you had all these months to actually prepare for this, because you got your early warning sign here on April when you got that cross, and you got the actual confirmation whenever the stochastic line crossed back above the 20 here in July, and that predicted this huge move. Now obviously we've got very limited data on ICP, so if we bring up something else, something more long term like Ethereum, let's look at Ethereum. So if I just overlay Ethereum USD, and we're going to get Bitstamp, where we've got the most data. And if we look here, guys, right, let's zoom out. So if we go back in history, back in time, let's go 2015. We got our cross above, back above R20 here, and let's see what ICP did. You can see ICP had this, Ethereum had this huge rally. We look next time here was in 2017, start of 2017. We got our cross back above the 20 line, and you can see Ethereum rallied very, very strongly. Again, when we got that crash, then again, you can see once we got the break above, Ethereum rallied again. If we look, the next signal was at the end of 2018/2019. Got the cross back above, and you can see Ethereum rallied like hell. The next time was sort of October 2019. This time wasn't that much of a rally, but we did get a little bit, but it wasn't that sustained. The next time here was in January, February 2021, and we all know what happened. We got this explosive rally. And you can see, guys, that time and time and again, this continues to play out, predicting your altcoin moves. And you can stick this on your charts yourselves, and I encourage you to do so to see how it works, because you will actually see that this, most of the time, this indicator will predict ICP and Ethereum and Solana and any other altcoin you want, predicting when those rallies are going to occur. So I hope you got some value from that video today. If you did, please do consider hitting the subscribe button, clicking the notification bell, and I will see you in the next one.